Austin Voken here over at Walser Subaru in St. Paul, here to show off our 2021 Subaru Crosstrek Sport. Now, the Subaru Crosstrek is still one of our more popular options since 2013 when it was first introduced because of its compactable size as well as all-wheel drive system. Now, with this Sport being the aesthetic package, you'll see the grayed out side mirrors, rims, as well as front grille. If you don't necessarily need these color aesthetics, feel free to let us know. We do have different options. But moving along onto the front here, you'll see that grille, which is that darked out color. Underneath the hood itself, the Sport model also offers the 2.5 boxer engine. So you have more torque, more horsepower underneath the hood. If you don't need necessarily all that extra push underneath the car, we do have the lower trims with the base and the premium option with the 2.0. So up here on the windshield, you'll see are the two eyesight cameras. With that does the 3D modeling rendering in front of your vehicle, so it gives you that safety plus pick. Helps keep you inside of the lanes as well as collision detection with throttle management and braking systems. Yet again, this does have that 2.5 engine. If you want to go with any other model option, there's the base model, the premium, Sport, as well as limited. This one being the Sport, yet again, has those blacked out logos as well as the sides. This one does have the keyless access on the inside of the vehicle. And when you step inside, you'll see that those aesthetics are continued as well. Yellow stitching with the Sport mats. Here you'll see are those StarTex seats, more durable than your standard leather or cloth options. Those seats are heated as well. Yellow is continued through the steering wheel as well as the dashboard itself. Up here you'll see is the infotainment display with larger display screen. A lot of technology. We'll take a look once we jump inside. Moving along into the back seat. Those StarTex seats are still included. You'll see that gives you that durability if you have any passengers that bring in any water, rain, or any dirt and snow. If you don't have any passengers, there is still the capabilities of the 40-60 split with your tailgate. So with its compact size, still gives you that versatility of size. Up here you'll see is the moonroof, which is also available on select models. Moving along to the tailgate of the vehicle, you'll see that the Sport aesthetics are continued through the blacked out badging. It also comes standard with the smoked out tail lights as well as backup camera. Higher trim models also offer parking sensors for your rear tailgate as well. Ease of access for your back seats to be able to be folded down with the one accessible button there. Located in your tailgate itself is your spare tire as well as all the fixings. Now, Subaru does give a 3 years, 36 comprehensive coverage, which does also include roadside assistance as well, so we'll come help you out if your tire gets flat. Located down here, though, is that rim that is specific for the Sport model. You'll see that grayed out aesthetic there with different options of wheels and patterns available on different trims. Moving up to the driver's door itself, you'll see are the blind spot detections located on the side of the side mirror itself. And moving on the inside, you'll see that continuation of that Sport with the yellow accent. Up here on the dashboard, you'll see is the dimmer as well as traction control controls, auto engine shutoff, as well as your blind spot detection. All right, here we are yet again on the inside of the Subaru Crosstrek Sport. This is just one trim within this model, so feel free to let me know if there's more functions that you're looking for or even less functions so we can find that one that you love. Now, starting off here on the upper info, you'll have your functions for moonroof for tilting and sliding, as well as the emergency roadside service button located here. Rear view mirror is an auto dimming with compass and home link, 3 available options for garage openers as well as that auto dimming function. Moving down into your heads-up display is your temperature and time. There's also different information for fuel economy as well as your fuel consumption. There's also information for your climate controls located on that heads-up display as well. Below is going to be your infotainment system with connectability with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so that way if you want to display maps up on your screen, you can do so. Hard buttons located below that for your radio unit, right above the CD player. There is the hazard button and your climate controls located down here, but below that is going to be your 2 USB connections with auxiliary and 12-volt outlet. Below that you'll see is your shift lever for your automatic on the vehicle with manual option, so that way you can actually push over and have more control over the gear that is simulated for the vehicle. Below that you'll see is X mode, which this vehicle does boast the dual X mode for snow, dirt, heavy dirt, and heavy snow as well. And next to that is also your heated seats for driver and passenger. Moving up into your steering column, automatic cruise control with automatic distance pacing located on the right-hand side. Lane centering is also located there. Below that, you'll see is the sport and intelligent mode, so that way if you need to have more RPMs of the engine, you can switch over to sport mode at any time, or switch back to intelligent mode to get better fuel economy. Located on the left side of your steering column is your audio functions, so forward and back on track, volume up and down, and you can also change between your sources on your radio. That info button is located for the heads-up display in the center. Below that is your smart assistant as well as your phone capabilities for answering and hanging up the phone. Now these arrows are actually used for the driver's heads-up display, which you'll see digital speedometer, your average fuel consumption for time of travel, miles per gallon, average for trip A, tire pressure, as well as auto engine shutoff fuel consumption. Yet again, this is the Subaru Crosstrek Sport. If you have any questions on this specific trim or any of the other options within the Crosstrek line, feel free to get in contact with me. My name yet again is Austin Voken, and I work over at Walser Subaru in St. Paul. Feel free to give us a call or check out our inventory online at walsersubarustpaul.com.